What is going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash today. Shout out to the clan of the Dragon Riders. We are riding the Red Dragon. We're kind of dragging ass, actually, right? We haven't seen too much price action over the past couple days. We are in the beginnings of this day itself. We're down 1.39%, whatever. We've been here before, right? Where we've seen the price move down, and then we move sideways, and then the price move down, and then we move sideways. Sure, the price is moving down right now, but could we be moving sideways? Sure. You know, I'm not too excited at the moment. I do expect that we are going to see some bigger price action soon, but man, I've been saying that since probably about over here. So, you know, since we got below the 50, I've been saying that. So it's gonna happen. Is it gonna happen today? Maybe. Is it gonna happen next week? Maybe. You know, I don't know. We are coming to the end of this week, actually looking at it with a nice 11% candle to the downside. We have 1 day and 20 hours left. I really would like, oh please, Red Dragon, I would very much like to see this candle close out of the overbought zone, because my hypothesis, my theory is that we will finally get a move that will take us down to the areas I've been talking about since up here, the sacred areas of 185 to 135 in price. And that's a big range, but Bitcoin Cash is volatile. That's the one thing that's predictable about it. As far as anything else, it's unpredictable, right? But it is volatile. It doesn't move in a straight line. It likes to wigwag. Even through this sideways zone, you know, it went down, it went up, 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 it went down. You know, like it does not move in a straight line, even whenever it's moving in a straight line sideways. You know, you're moving down, and it looks like you're just making a straight line down, but really, throughout the midst of that, you had a move that took you from low to high, 50% up. That is, you know, it's a volatile asset for sure. So could we drop from here below $200, around 185 to 135? I think it's possible. And I really like this 135 to 150 area, because if I take a line and I put it at this closing high here, or I take a line and I put it at this wick high here, that's kind of that area, right? This is kind of that area where we found resistance before. We come back down, we test it as support, and then we go off from there. I don't think this is the high. I think Bitcoin Cash has phenomenal things to come in the coming cycle. You know, my prediction at the moment is that the minimum price we're going to achieve is 13,000. Just to refresh everybody's memory, because from top to bottom, from all-time high to all-time low, the minimum extension is at $13,019. I think we have a very good chance of even breaking $20,000 in this cycle, potentially even higher, with an utmost, I would say, potential of $53,000. If we went above $53,000, man, tickle me purple, because I don't even expect that we go there. But I wouldn't be surprised if we broke 20K, and at a minimum, I would be surprised if we did not see 13,000, if we did not go above that. I do think that's what's in store for us. So if we get to around 135, what does that mean for Bitcoin Cash? Well, let's even say, yeah, 138, cool. Well, if we get to $13,000, my friends, that would put us at a near 100x price evaluation if you snag this low. So that's why I'm really hoping that this Red Dragon can take us down there. And I'm not just naming that price because I'm hoping for a near 100x based off of the all-time highs and stuff. I'm hoping for that price because if we're looking at the price, right, from low to high on our fib scale, the 618 to the 69, which is this is a very common area to retrace to, whether you're going up or down. That's where this is. It's right around 135 to 150. So I would very much like to see this. It would not be out of the expectation to see, but Bitcoin Cash is its own creature, and it does like to bottom right above the 0.5, which could be around 180, 185. It has bottomed once before, only once in its history, just above the 382, which could mean that we only get a low that's right around $200. I do think that we're going to go lower than this. I really would expect that. You know, I would expect a drop that's anywhere from about 43% to like 60% or more from the top. If we were to do a 43% drop, that would take us 44%. That would take us right around $85 or 185, which is the upper limits of that range. If we were to go lower than that, anytime that we've gone lower than 44%, we've seen a greater than 60% drop. I don't know if we see that. I don't know if we go that low. We could. It's totally possible that we do. I would more think that we go just a little bit below this line on the daily. on the 123 there, just a little bit below it. Maybe we see a 50 to a 60% drop. That's kind of more what I'm expecting, but we will see as we get there. And I think that the more impressive moves, and yes, as impressive as this was, which by the way, it's a 6% move. We forget what impressive is, right? This is impressive. I don't think that we're going to see moves like this big to the downside, but I do think we're going to see moves that are bigger than anything we've seen so far in this little downtrend coming soon. And the reason I say that is because we're getting into the weaker areas in the RSI, which is just another word for the stronger areas. That's, you know, it's not really that strong of an arm. I'm trying, man. I'm starting to work out again, but stronger areas for the red dragon to descend down onto the good townspeople and light fire to their savings. And then give us, the people who are waiting on the sidelines, ready to saddle up for the green dragon, give us an opportunity to hop on that beast and ride it to glorious highs of around $20,000 maybe. Looking at the 4-hour, very weak RSI. Very, very, very weak RSI. This is going to happen soon, man. Yeah. You have hidden bearish divergence. You are bouncing off the oversold zone, but this is the most bearish bounce you could have got, man. Sure, you got a bullish engulfing candle there. Didn't promote anything afterwards. But look, we had a bullish, which one was it? Bullish engulfing candle here that didn't promote anything, and then boom, later we went up. So could we still make a move? I know yesterday I was calling for a move around 240. That apparently wasn't happening. That still could happen. You know, that really still could happen before we move down, right? Again, it's not too out of the ordinary for this thing to move down, move sideways, move down, move sideways. We just moved down. Could we move sideways? We absolutely could. So it's taking its time. The staring contest is still on. If the green dragon blinks, this red dragon will get away from it pretty quickly. So we're just waiting for that. And until then, we're dragging ass. So I got really nothing else to say to you guys. The 1-hour RSI kind of looks bullish. It's neutral. It kind of looks strong though. It kind of does, but it wouldn't take much for that to reverse. You know, get a 1 hour to close below $223, and I would say that's starting to look worse again. 4-hour basis, yeah, around 223, 223 and a half. Close below there on a 4-hour basis. On a daily, we will resume. Man, close here or lower, and we will resume our downtrend for sure. But you know, there's enough time in this day. We're only down 1.2%, so we could come back up and close green for the day. It would not be out of the question, guys, to go up to 240. It would not be out of the question, you guys, to go up to 250. Don't get excited if we do that, right? Because all that would be, sad to say, all that would be a lower high, right? That's all that is. It's just a lower high. So if we go up to 240 to 250. If you bought down here and you're selling up here, okay, be excited. But if you get up here and you're excited and you want to buy, just hold your breath. You know, just wait a second. The real thing that you'd want to see if you want to get excited is get a day to close above 253. Get a day to close above 253, and then there's reason to be excited for the upside. Until then, lower. That's my expectation. So if you guys like the video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. I will see y'all on the next one. Take care. And patience, my friends. I think we're getting to the end of this. I think it will happen sooner than we expect, but it could be weeks. It could be weeks still. So it could be this week. It could be tomorrow. But probably some time still until this happens. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So take care, everybody. Have a good night. Bye bye. Or good morning, whatever.